Unrivaled Belle was a star racehorse, retiring with almost $2 million in earnings and as a Breeders' Cup champion. But she is also the mother of dual Eclipse Champion Unique Bella. This year, Unrivaled Belle foaled a full sibling to Unique Bella, a filly by Tapit. We spoke with Wayne and Cathy Sweezey of Timbertown Stables about the new filly, who has some big shoes to fill.
And she was quite a nice racehorse. I think she was a $260,000 yearling. And she actually outran a Haverty Grace in the Breeders' Cup Ladies Classic. So it's fun to have horses that have competed against one another here. She's not a very big mare herself, put together very well. So I wouldn't anticipate the babies being terribly large out of her. I think the foaling itself was pretty normal. She's had 5 or 6 foals, so she's fairly professional when it comes to that. The baby wasn't really big at birth, and it's grown nicely. It's very correct. We're not going to have to do any sort of corrective work to it, so that'll make our lives easier. The mare's going right back in foal. She's going back to Tapit, and I think we got her in foal in one cover. The baby's going to resemble her. Same kind of shoulder and hip, and as I said, really well conformed in front. So I would say that the baby's going to grow to be pretty much like the mare. I would probably say I would guess at the end of the day, Mandy will probably keep this one. And she favors grays anyway, and this thing's going to be gray at the end of the day. So I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't stay in the racing division. And Mandy's goal in her first couple of years was to sell a horse at Fasig-Tipton July for $100,000. This is 24 years ago. And then as time went on, we had higher goals, and everything kind of fell in place over the years. And she's by far our largest client, and she obviously has the finest mares. So it's been a real pleasure to work with those kind of mares and have an opportunity, because I don't know that there's a band of brood mares anywhere that are as fancy as these. This COVID thing has kept her from coming up here, and I know that's upset her because this is her favorite time of year. And as you can see how pretty it is here, it's just a great time to be up here and be around the babies, especially when she's got the quality she's got. So, I mean, we do a lot of things socially with her, and her dedication to the program makes it that much more fun to work for her.
And we jump in the Polaris and we go for a cruise around the farm, and we look at the mares and the foals and the new trees, and we do that almost every single evening. So yeah, so we try not to take it for granted, because we're very fortunate, and especially this time of year, it's so beautiful. We are so grateful to have the quality of stock that we have.